Hello and welcome to another update video about silver. Here on the silver chart, the market possibly started a pullback, certainly broke below initial micro support. Further confirmation that some kind of a top is in place would be a break here below the $31.10 level, or let's call it the $31 level, which is the previous swing low that formed on Friday, the 31st, early in the morning. So getting below that level would indicate that we are testing this support zone between $30.11 and $30.93. And why is this relevant? Well, it is relevant because the next pullback will likely tell us if we are in a bullish structure and continue higher, or whether we are resetting. Let me zoom out a bit. For example, this wave 2, which wouldn't be great. Okay, so that can happen, right? I mean, currently the idea is that from the low in August, we had a wave 1 to the upside, a wave 2 to the downside, and we're now moving up, right? It could be a third wave. This is a very messy microstructure, but we'll talk about it in a minute. But it could also be only really if it breaks below $30.11 that will become clearer. It might very well be that this is an A wave, this is a B wave, and we're moving down in C and then go up. Okay, but let's call it the $30 level is going to be the pivot between this bullish and bearish momentum. And there are two bullish pathways that I can imagine could play out here, directly bullish. So one is the yellow count, which is more aggressively bullish, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, in a larger wave 1. Then we saw an ABC structure in a wave 2. That's unchanged from the last updates. And we're now moving up in the third wave of an impulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Honestly, this would be the most straightforward move. And if the move down is corrective instead of impulsive, then we should see that as a three-wave structure. And ideally, it would hold above the $30 level. So we will have to monitor very closely the structure of the micro patterns to the downside over the coming week. Now, the white scenario is also reasonable. It would be a larger diagonal pattern. I prefer the yellow count, but white is possible. A, B, C in wave 1. This is wave 2. Then A, B, C in wave 3. This is wave 4. And then A, B, C to the upside in wave 5. Essentially, it wouldn't make a great difference. It will differ in the micro patterns. But I wanted to add it here as well, so you are at least aware of this potential that could play out. Now, that to be very clear then, it is possible that from here a pullback starts. It doesn't have to, but it looks likely. I'd like to get a bit more confirmation for that, though, by a break below the $31.09 level, $31.10 level, this previous swing low. And then we will watch the support area. And yeah, I mean, it's already starting at $30.93, right? Then we've got $30.69, $30.45, and $30.11 as support. And ideally, in either the white or the yellow scenario, the price should continue to move up. The more impulsive the following move is to the upside, the more probable it gets that it's the yellow count, in my view. Yeah, because in the white count, we're dealing with ABC structures in the subwaves. So yeah, so that's the outlook sort of for next week. I mean, we can say that on the nano level, on the micro level, that this here might already be an ABC structure that's unfolding, like A wave down, B wave up, C wave down, like that. This would obviously be, I mean, ideal, right? Oops, didn't want to change the color to yellow actually. So yeah. So we'll see if the market goes down a little lower. But if it's a wave 2, I mean, it's usually ideal if it really tests at least the 50% retracement at $30.69, because this would be at least a somewhat healthy wave 2 then. And we have some structure to work with, because sometimes when pullbacks are too shallow, we don't really get the clear structure. Yeah, that's the update about silver. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. If you're interested in daily updates about the S&P 500, as well as regular updates about stocks, feel free to check out our stocks and S&P 500 service. You'll find the link in the description. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.